What's going on, guys? Milton from the Blessed Journey, and today I actually want to make a video on making some polos that I'm doing today. Is a very small order, but hopefully you can get something out of it and it may help you do some polos. So these are the polos right here. We're actually doing, these polos are actually pretty nice. There are 50% cotton, 50% polyester, and we're doing, I forgot how many, but I think it's like 4 women and like 6 men or something like that. I don't remember the exact number, but so some of these, this is actually a pretty good brand. We get it from shirtspace.com, but this is the transfers right here. So something about the transfers, I don't know if you can see it, but when I'm cutting it, you know, you're gonna be able to see it. But so they only wanted the logo here, right? It's a small logo. So what we did is, because this is a gang sheet, which means you can put different things on here. As long as if it's a full color, you can put full color things. If it's only one color, it only has to be one color, right? So their logo's right here. So we had all this space. So this is actually going to be for something else, but just letting you know, if you have space, think of other things that you can put, or something for your own brand, or maybe for another order that you're going to save some money on. So I will have to cut these out, and I'll do that right now. So even though I have a lot of transfers left, as you can see, I'm not gonna cut everything up because I'm gonna leave it in the sheet. And there's not that many polos. I think it's like 12 polos. So I'm only gonna cut what I need, and then I am gonna go heat press them. So this helps, even though I have more, right? Even though I ordered more than I guess I should have. One, I know that this customer is going to ask for more polos, right? That's important. So always think ahead, right? Always think ahead. Will your customer ask for more shirts? So sometimes I order extra, or it's actually cheaper to order more than less. So always think about that, and always think about saving money and all these different things. So again, I put 2 different designs in one gang sheet. This is from PW, by the way, PW Customs, and it's gonna go right here on the left chest area. And so let me show you how it's done and how I do it. Before I start making the shirts, I want to talk a little bit about I guess the measurement of where this goes. Obviously, and it's supposed to look like this. I'll put a picture up right now, but it's supposed to go here, right? But so the way I measure and the way I do things, now this is not a this is not like the best, you know, like, I'm not saying this is right or wrong, right? This is the way I do things. So let me show you. At first, I start off with the smallest shirt, because the larger you get on a shirt, the more space I put between the seam right here in the middle with the buttons are at, and the space of the logo or the design that you're doing. So this is the small. This is small women size, and the first thing is, remember, keep in mind that most people wear their shirts like this, right? It's rare when you see somebody button their shirt up to the top. Now that's important because, you know, if it's open like this, you know, you don't want your logo to be all the way up like that, right? So you can't even see it. So usually what I do, and again, I'm not saying I'm right, but usually what I do is try to measure from the seam, from the bottom of the seam right here, and try to see how that will look, right? So this is the bottom. Let me show you guys. This is the bottom right there. So usually it'll be like this, right? And then I will try to measure it, and pretty much what I'm trying to do is probably like an inch away from the seam. So see here. So if I put it in 10, like 12 and a half, right? So if I'm measuring from here, which is 10 centimeters, to about 12 and a half should be close to 1 inch, right? So hopefully that makes sense. I'm trying to do 1 inch, and then the bigger the shirt, the further I get from the middle. So that's what I'm gonna do for this one. I'm gonna put it at 10, right? When I'm doing it over there at the heat press, put it at 10, and then this should be pretty good. 10, and then I'm gonna do 12 and a half right there. So I have talked about this in other videos, but just in case you've never done polos before, because of the seam, right, where the buttons are, you cannot heat press it just like that, right, just like a regular shirt, because once the two plates, you know, touch each other, or, you know, you put the pressure on there, the surface is going to be uneven because of the button, and that's not going to make your transfer fully stick. Okay, so you need something either inside the shirt or underneath the shirt. Sometimes I like to do it I put a Teflon pillow underneath the shirt. Lately I just been putting it inside. It's giving me a little bit better results, and so let me just show you exactly what I do. So I put it right inside the shirt like this. See that? Now the pillow is inside. See? And then when I'm measuring over there at the heat press, it's going to go right here. Okay? So, hopefully that makes sense. Use the pillow, measure your thing before you start, and so you can have all your shirts can be accurate, and all the shirts stay consistent as well. You don't want to have one shirt with the logos down, the other shirt the logos up. You want to be consistent with your work. So let me take you guys to the heat press. So you guys want to know something funny? So I have 3 heat presses now, and this is the latest one. It's actually with the pull-out tray. My favorite is actually still this one, and this is like the first one that I bought super cheap. I think it's like $180 on Amazon, but that's what I'm gonna use today, and this is still my favorite to use, by the way. So for you guys asking which heat press do I have, and I have these 3. I'll put the links down in the description, but this is still my favorite right here. All right, so we're at the heat press. The pillow is already inside the shirt. So we're going to preheat the shirt. Look at that. Looks great. Now, since this shirt is a little bit bigger, right, some bigger than the small, I'm gonna go out a little bit from the seam. So it was at 12 and a half centimeters. So I put the 10 centimeter here, 12 and a half here. So I'm gonna go to 13. I'm gonna go a little bit further, okay? Okay, so those are the 3 that I've done, and I'm gonna do the rest. And so again, the larger the shirt, now I'm gonna do large, the design's gonna go out a little bit, right? So keep that in mind. It just looks better that way, right? You can't have the same measurement for each size shirt. because you're different. Like this is a big sweater, so it would look weird if it's like right here, right? So it has to be like right here, the design. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully you learned something again. Some people have said they use like a mouse pad that goes underneath or inside the shirt for that, so you don't have to use a big giant pillow. I haven't done it myself, but a lot of people have commented that they have, and you know, whatever works best for you. And so, or a smaller pillow just for that area right here, that's up to you. I think I bought the pillows from Heat Press Nation, if I'm not mistaken, but just search it up, Teflon pillows, or if you want to make your own, I think there's a way of making your own on, you know, just research on YouTube. So hopefully this video helps. On the next video I want to show you guys something that I'm working on, and pretty much is I'm promoting 3 different shirts in 3 different colors. And so when an order comes in, pretty much we make the order, package it, and send it out. So that's gonna be on my next video. Hopefully this video helped you guys in some type of way. Again, I hope you guys have an amazing day, a blessed week. Happy holidays, by the way, and hope you guys having a blessed journey. So peace out, comment below, share the video, like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and there's gonna be more videos coming soon. Peace.